result of the work with Robot Mascot was we actually closed 3 different financing rounds, which all had major impact on our business to really supercharge our growth in our space in the market.
Before we worked with Robot Mascot, we sort of did our own company valuations before, and it turned out that after providing our information to you guys and you using several quantitative and qualitative measures, that actually our company was worth twice as much as we initially thought, therefore actually giving us a lot of hope that we were on the right track. That was extremely positive.
The work's going to help us by the level of professionalism that Robot Mascot has given us. Helps when we're talking to investors. I send the deck and I'm proud.
We started off with the pitch deck. First, it was the copywriting, the text, what goes into the pitch deck. There was quite a few iterations of that. I think that's mostly because of us. We have tons of knowledge and we know we're super excited, but it's refining it, There's a lot of jargon busting that needed to happen so that the message was clear to an investor. Then it was the pitch design, which we love. The way it was designed really fits in with what we were looking for, probably exceeded it. And then once that was finalized, the business plan, we obviously had to give the details, the context of everything. But we did start off doing our own business plan and it turned into a dissertation. It was a lot of text. So when we gave it to Robot Mascot, it was heavily refined. I can see how that would be a lot easier to digest for someone with fresh eyes. And then finally, it was the financials. Again, we had a lot of detail in our financials and just key things of understanding what an investor would like to see, key financial metrics, a clear dashboard and stuff like that, because you could have tons and tons of data and numbers and get lost in it. So they brought more clarity in that model that we've now got and are using.
The way we communicated the business, thanks to the materials, but also the process we went through with Robot Mascot, allowed us to get aligned partners who knew what we were doing and allowed us also to fundraise a real size round for us, probably one of the biggest rounds in our sector. It was led by Active Partners, which is a very, very substantial VC in the UK and Europe. But also we had founders from Monzo Bank, Starling, Legal Car Finance, one of the biggest banks and lenders in the UK, join us alongside 4 other VCs across Europe.
The result was perfect. We received several pitch decks, which was for investors. It was for just the generic one, just for a presentation. And this was also, we get a financial estimation. The model was built well because it was so complex that we are happy that we have this model.
And I have taken it to 3 or 4 at the moment, very embryonic stages. I've talked to VCs and everybody said how professional it looked. One of them is a co-founder of eHarmony. He loves it. The other one, and he also U-Switch. So, these guys are high level. And if they like it, it must be coming from our perspective, it must be really good.
Everybody that's seen the deck that you guys have created has come back to us and just said, wow.
We managed to bring on some really, really impressive people into the business. We had one of the co-founders of Crowdcube, who ended up being our chairman. We're still our chairman today. We got Nationwide Building Society. They were our first big investor, along with 3 other VCs across Europe and the UK.
We were in a Czech Crunch accelerator. It's a kind of a tech crunch, but in the Czech Republic, they call it Czech Crunch. Now we are cooperating with the Czech founders, Bootcamp. This is a group of Czech founders who successfully sell their companies and create a VC fund. And this everything help us to better articulate our proposition and also give us the possibility to become this company who is accepted to these accelerators. We also were able to be in a 7 company who was choosing by MasterCard for FinTech Engage, which was a semi-final in the Czech Republic.
I would definitely recommend it. I think I have done already. Having that at the end of the project, it's like, okay, it's turned into an idea that we just thought of in a room to now, okay, we've got an actual plan of how we're going to execute it is quite rewarding at the end of it.